Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me. It is July 29th, 2024. I hope you all are doing very well. The energy is really high, lots of excitement, as you've seen in the recent days. And remember, last week we saw in the cards, we saw a message that there would be some special or really cool announcement that was going to happen. I do believe that it was surrounding a few things. Some good communications were coming through this past weekend. So Trump was talking about at the crypto, it was a crypto thing, Bitcoin at that convention he went to. So that was really cool. As well as what I'm going to play right now for you. You probably remember this. This happened also. He addressed Christians and told them to get out and vote. And also that this would be the last time that they would have to vote. So we're going to play that clip. We're also going to pull cards on that. And before we do, I'm going to refresh you guys on a Q post. So I know I pull up the Q posts quite often, but I believe that if we follow these posts and trust the plan, there's nothing to be worried about. But anyways, here we go. So this is the last one that was done November 27th, 2022. What is coded in your DNA? Who put it there? Why? Mankind is repressed. We will be repressed no more. Information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Information is power. How do you protect your DNA? There is a war for your DNA. Protect your DNA. Ascension. Q. So that was the last post. And speaking of protecting your DNA, we're going to have on the show, and I believe it's going to be set for August 1st, so Thursday. We just need to choose a time. But this coming Thursday, Lance Shuttler is coming back on the show, so August 1st on Thursday. When I know the time, I will announce it and put the thumbnail up. But speaking of protecting your DNA, that's where I'm going with this. The pine needle extract is the way to go in all of the detox products that Ascent Nutrition has. They keep selling out of the pine needle extract, and I will get word today, hopefully, that they are back in stock so that we can do this show on Thursday. They are expected to be back this week, so I will keep you all informed. But that is clearly why he keeps selling out of all of them. But the pine needle extract is in very high demand for protecting your DNA. That's what they want from us. So we need to seriously listen to that. And as we go through Ascension, so I'm going to stop sharing that. So Ascension is also on that post, if you guys remember, right? So Ascension and the things that we saw over the weekend, and I'm talking about like the Olympics, like that demonic, terrible, evil. I didn't watch because I don't choose to intertwine my energy with that energy, right? So very dark, but I saw the pictures. I know that it's very, very demonic. So as we're moving into Ascension and we are evolving as humanity, where humanity will be saved, but this is exposure. What they were demonstrating was exposure. So they're definitely letting everyone see the dark for what they truly are. But Ascension, do remember, nobody's like going away physically, not going to be removed. Okay. The evil will, though. The evil definitely will be ridden of this earth. Remember, we have new earth coming. I believe personally, you guys can believe what you want, but I believe that's what the Q post is also giving us. That information is about Ascension. Ascension is happening. Let me take down that banner. Clearly, there's different versions and different definitions of Ascension, but we clearly know that as humanity is evolving, a lot of us here, most of us here, otherwise you wouldn't be here, are evolving and spiritually connecting with our higher selves. We are no longer suppressed. So we are growing and growing. But guys, all of this has happened. There's more. This is just the beginning. The show is just getting started. So just stay tuned, but believe me, trust the plan. It's totally fine. Anyways, I'm going to play this little clip. We're going to pull cards on it. We're going to keep this show a little bit shorter. The morning shows will be shorter because I am going to be returning to doing primetime shows. And the first primetime show will be this coming Sunday. So this will be on August 4th, the new moon. All right, so it's going to be a new show on Sundays with Janine right here on Arcana Shores. So I will be doing primetime shows Sundays, possibly Tuesdays and Fridays as well. I haven't decided yet because I have a lot of other projects in the works for you guys, a lot of creativity behind me. So I'm trying to balance out my schedule and for you guys as well, and have primetime and morning shows will be cut down a little bit shorter than the norm. Usually I go an hour. Now we're probably going to cut it down to like 15, 20 minutes tops, just to reserve my energy so I can continue to do my consultations with you guys with full strength and my best abilities. But anyways, I'm looking forward to that. So that's this Sunday. We're going to be launching that. And there's a special announcement of one of my projects that will be launched on Sunday. So you don't want to miss that. And then also Thursday, like I just announced, Thursday we will have Lance Shuttler returning. And we'll be doing quantum news updates. We're going to get into all this stuff as well as protecting your DNA and how important it is. And there's so much more information that he will share. But I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, guys, let's pull some cards. I'm going to add this to screen. Actually, before we do that, let's watch our President Trump. I'm just a refresher to get the energy to pull the cards on. But here we go. I'm going to play this.
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years. You know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Yes. So a lot of you were emailing me over the weekend, specifically yesterday mostly, to pull cards on this and to take a look and see what does he mean by that. So we won't have to vote anymore. And you know, I feel because things are changing, a lot of all the evil will be gone. I even saw something with JD Vance. He's going to enforce that like pornography is gone. A lot of the negative stuff, the woke stuff, all of that, especially all of it affects our little ones, right? And the younger generation that's growing up now. So all of the bad stuff is definitely going away. I have full faith in that. So when Trump addressed the Christians at that speech, what did he mean by that? So let's get into this a little bit. So what exactly are the cards and my higher self? What am I going to get out of this? What is the message that we need to know about what did Trump mean when he said, you won't have to vote anymore? Here we go. So we have the Knight of Wands coming in. We have the Chariot. And we have the Strength card. So yeah, this is quick changes. Now the Chariot also, not only change is coming into my, from my intuition, but the Knight of Wands is some action being taken quickly. All right, to rid the planet of this evil and the terrible cheating that they've done. But they've all done it. The cabal's done it for years and generations, right? So that's all going to change. The exposure will change it. So that's what he meant. It will no longer be in the hands of the dark, the evil cabal. So I believe that's what he meant. And I also believe he is our last president. So I want to ask the question, is Donald J. Trump our last president? Here we go. King of Cups. 7 of Cups. And then also I'm going to move this one here. We have the 5 of Wands. So yes, of course. And that's what they're trying to stop because they know he is going to change and shift the whole world. Is he our savior? Sure. We're not supposed to we're not what is the word for it? You know, we're not praising just him. We know it's a whole collective thing. We all have to cooperate in this major shift of the planet, right? To have new Earth. So, but those that choose the dark, they're not going to last very long because the light always takes out the dark. And that's exactly what I'm sensing here, for sure. King of Cups, Seven of Cups, many multiple ways. But yes, he is the last. I believe if we were to have another one, probably be Baron. But definitely, yes, it is a yes right there. So I'm going to take a look in the chat. I'm going to pull a couple of questions, and then we will do a collective reading for the day, and then we'll wrap up the show. But let me take a look in the chat and see if you guys have any questions that came through that might spark some interest here. Let's take a look. Love all your beautiful energy you guys are passing back and forth. Really appreciate it. Let's see, you guys are talking DNA in there. Yes. Yeah, definitely Diane Alexander. Yeah, the Olympics I had never cared for myself, but wow, what they did was really insane. Yes, donating your blood. I would not. I don't advise it. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I don't advise it. Even the DNA ancestry thing, I don't believe that's a smart thing to do, but I'm not going to judge anyone who's done it at all because we didn't know this information until we all woke up. But yeah, I would not go forward with that either. Not in these times. No way. Let's see what else is out there. Let's take a look. You guys are so awesome. Thank you all for being here as well. I'm looking at the new comments. Let's see. Tracy Van Buren. Ishmael Perez said that Trump was not the real Trump when they went out and promoted the V. If that's true and that wasn't the real Trump, where was he? Well, Tracy, I don't know if you're newer to the channel or newer to the community, but Trump has a few different fill-ins for him. So that very well can be true. When he's actually not doing these speeches, I'm sure he's safe in a way in his Trump Force One or something. But no, I'm sure Ishmael, he can really channel as well, and he talks to his guides as well, and I believe that that was not him as well. So I have to go with that for my intuition, what I sense as well. But thank you so much for bringing that up. Let's see what else is out here. The future of the Olympics, Kay Harnett, the future in general for the new earth, the evil is going to be gone. This is all exposure. This is all part of it for all those that are still sleeping, for sure. But definitely, let's see this one. Dawn Burns, Trump opened up a can of worms by stating this is the last contest. Yeah, and I believe it's true. I do. And we got a yes this morning with the cards as well. So I do believe so. The 55 stars in his plane. Yeah, that's interesting. Gay Horman, I don't believe in that theory, and I have nothing against anyone that has that theory about Cheyenne Mountain, but I don't believe in that theory at all. And also, I did receive a lot of emails about Project 2025. Trump has stated multiple times he has nothing to do with that. So guys, slow down those emails. Don't email me anything about Project 2025 because he has nothing to do with it. He has stated that many, many times. And also, I don't tolerate anyone who sends in emails hating Trump. You will be deleted and blocked. So just setting it straight. But anyways, let's see what else is out there. Connie Phillips, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, 55 stars. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Let's take a poll on that they're going to be added. So, and also they're united with us. Okay. So that could also be it. So let's take a look. Dragonfly 17. That's a flat out no. And that's a theory. He did not pass any helicopter crash in the 80s. No. I pulled on that several times. But thank you so much for bringing it up. Connie Phillips, here we go. Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand. Is that what the 50, the 5 stars on the other side are? Let's see. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. And then, so it's more about union is what I'm hearing, especially with all the 2 energy here. It's about uniting. So uniting and bringing other countries in. Are those the countries, the specific ones? I don't believe so. But you are along the lines of, yes, you are on the right track, but I don't think that those are the actual representations. It's not all of those. But we'll have to see. We'll see what turns out. But it is about unity for sure. Beautiful. But anyways, I think I'm going to pull right now. We're going to do our daily pull before this show gets to be too long. We're running at 15 minutes here. So July 29th, here we go. Message for the collective. What is the message that we all need to hear today on this beautiful day, July 29th, the very tail end of July? What do we all need to hear? Let's take a look. Wow, Two of Swords, okay. 10 of Cups, and the Hermit card. So with that Hermit card being thrown in there, it kind of makes that Two of Swords a little more subtle. So that's more about fear of the unknown, anxiety, overthinking, letting your head control over your heart and where you're going and your drive and your momentum. What is your plan? What is your goals? Try to stay focused on you. I know all this world stuff gets exciting, but we still need to go within. And that's that Hermit with the 10 of Cups there too, reminding us of that. So we can get distracted, and I do too. I definitely do. We can get distracted in all of this stuff, but don't let it interfere. Don't let the negative energy, or if someone's thrown a theory out there that's completely thrown you off track, and you're not even thinking about your goals and what you need to accomplish for yourself. This also, what's coming through is the financial security part of it. I know that a lot of us worry about that. Everybody worries about financials, right? But we don't want that to be obsessive. We don't want anything to be obsessive. You want to be very balanced in your energy. When you're balanced, you're very protected. No other energies can affect you. So the Two of Swords, I feel like, is letting your mind really take more control over your heart and what you truly want to do. 10 of Cups, that's your fulfillment, that's your love, your happiness, your family, your friends, all your loved ones. So we really need to focus on the big picture than what's currently happening right now, and like, oh my gosh, all this is what's going to happen. We have a lot of great things that came through this weekend, this past weekend. So if you are distracted in more of a negative way, you got to flip it and look at the positives of all the great things that came about. Speaking of that, and going back to financials for a second, and there will be a show this week on cryptos and all of that, but Trump actually said in that speech he was holding about Bitcoin and everything, he was saying that the people would be very happy. You guys are going to be very happy. So that's very uplifting and positive. So hold that in mind. And if you haven't watched that, I really, really recommend you guys go take a look and watch or listen for sure. But try to not let your head control over your heart. I know over the years they've suppressed us, and they always say you've got to think with your mind instead of your heart. Well, you got to do both. You got to use a fair balance, but you can't let the negative or anything that you're worried about overtake it. And if you're worried about love, because I have to mention it because we have the 10 of Cups here, it's all about love, happiness, fulfillment of the heart. You have that within yourself. So don't look outside of you for anything. Nothing outside of you is going to fulfill your heart and your desires and your needs. Only you can do that. So make the appropriate changes in order to make that happen. So that requires us to go within. That's the Hermit card. I love that card because that really helps us. And the way that my Hermit card in my deck, he's holding the candle. He's holding his own flame. We all have that flame within us, and it can burn out. That's our momentum, right? If we let it burn out, we have no momentum. We gave up on something. Don't give up on yourself. Other people might have put you down or said certain things to you or didn't accept you or rejected you, but you can't let that take you out. You are in control of that flame, So protect yourself, all of it, and your mindset. And that's what this show was created for. Morning Mindset was to help others and myself just power forward. Don't let anyone stop you or get in your way just because of their opinions. They don't know you. They don't know the path that you've walked. They don't know how you feel. They don't know anything truly deeply about you, you know? So take that with you. Whoever needed to hear that today, I think someone definitely needed to hear that today. But anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will be back on tomorrow morning. If you guys have any other questions, you guys, I'm going to put up my email here. If you guys have any questions you would like me to go over on tomorrow morning's show, feel free to email me at starcanashores@gmail.com. And also my website, for those of you that don't know, that is arcanashores.net, and I'm going to share that right now. All my readings and information are right on there. The most popular one right now is the express recorded readings, and I am ahead on time, so you will receive your express readings back sooner than the scheduled date that it makes you choose. Just throwing that out there. And thank you, everyone who wrote reviews on my website. I surely appreciate you, all of you who support all the time. Thank you so much. The express readings will remain at $44 as well. We're going to keep it at that price. And I'm just so excited to work with you guys every day. It's a blessing and it's a dream. So thank you all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.